Alright, I think I'm live now. Yep, seems like it. Alright, so I figured I'd try Abzu today. Sort of a exploration, chill, walking sim kinda art game or whatever. It won BAFTAs. If I can get my controller connected. There we go. Just check the settings real quick. Everything seems to be set pretty high. I don't think it's a super demanding game on modern hardware. Yeah. Let's get started. I might muck with the volume later, but it's working fine for me now. The open sea. Honestly, pretty similar to the beginning of Journey, which is the biggest comparison I've heard for this. Oh, it's inverted Y. Interesting. I guess it makes sense for underwater if you're like flying. Okay, so camera and controls are inverted. Interesting. It'll take a brief adjustment. I wonder if I have limited. What's up? Stamina ride. Okay. I guess he just takes me wherever he wants to go, probably. Oh no, I can steer. Interesting. And now he gets... Okay. Cool. Hawksbill sea turtle. Oh. I guess that's who I let out. We're saving the environment, guys. Where are you? All right then. You can hang, bro. But why? Nope. Leopard shark. Right. I get the impression this is one of those games where, well, I know that obviously exploration and just sort of vibing with it is the goal, but so I don't want to get too sweaty about trying to 100%, but I'm going to try to be thorough, take my time. Oh, that's where we just were. Makes sense. We got another drone. Just gotta screw that light bulb back in, I guess. Screw his eye back in. Alright. Okay, it's not oversaturated with stuff to do. That's nice. Do something about it. Nice. Oh. He's not looking to eat me. We're good. We're good. Oh, that's... We got an achievement for that. Breach. Because I guess I boosted to the surface. It's funny though, it doesn't... I don't even want to... My guy doesn't even want to stay at the surface. Or I guess surface is a different state. It's got to fully recognize that I'm up there. Alright. Let's go through the cave. Get some cave diving on. I saw recently, I say recently, it's in the last few weeks, I had a flurry of cave diving videos in my recommended. And, you know, it was talking about all the disasters that happened because, of course, you know, caving plus diving, what could go right? I mean, obviously the attraction is that it's ultra cool, but okay, come on. It jerked my camera up, so I don't know if I want to go to the surface. Might as well again. Doesn't hurt. Another... There's really nothing up here. Yeah, there's rocks and plant matter, but everything's below the surface. This is rising sea levels here, or risen sea levels rather. All right. Now I wonder, let me check. There's no mucking with that. The camera controls are a little weird having them fully divorced from movement. Okay, let's check that out. See, here we always have clear access to the surface, so this is not cave diving disaster material. Oh shit, it's like a construction. This is the place from Journey underwater. Like actual water instead of just the magic or whatever. Let me in. Woo! Alright, so we're on oh shit. I was gonna say, what was that planet in Outer Wilds, where you had to go down below the surface? My brain keeps saying Dark Bramble, but that's just where the fish were. It's because I was talking about it with someone recently. Regardless, the planet you had to get to the core of. Party. Alright, we now have a single cell organism. Some rays. Nice, nice. Okay. Wait, did that... Oh, it totally lit up this whole area. Nice. It was pretty dark down here before. Alright, again, very Journey. Any interaction here? Let's see, do they look like I do? Yeah, they kind of have the black mask, yellow hat. The ancient divers with their ancient scuba. Alright. A swell of music. What's gonna happen? Oh shit. Oh! That was rude. That was spiteful. Come on, bro. What happens if I dive? Oh, just sand. Oh, there's something down here. I really like the graphics in this. They're, I mean, very tastefully directed, but not really like low poly necessarily, but they're not. They look better than the probably raw stats would suggest. And I like the sort of more simplified, clean style. Ooh, that makes you feel lost in the void real quick. Okay, it pushes you back if you start to wander too far. So let's go back up. What happens if I change the camera pitch to normal? I think that might be better for me right now. I can make my brain swap when I do like flight sims and stuff, but it's been quite a while. And here it's just camera controls. It's like maybe I'd like to play Max Payne again. I played the first one and I can't remember in the first one if you can even change away from inverted controls or if I just tried to stick with them. But that game is dated quite a bit. And inverted for first person was such a weird choice for it. The game didn't really suffer for it. Max Payne is great, but okay, this is gonna be like the sand surfing section in Journey. The strings picking up. Oh yeah. Any comparison to Journey here is favorable, honestly. It's... Oh, wow, yeah, if you hold down the action button, you get a bit bigger blip from it, what have you. Oh my god, this is exactly... exactly the sand surfing section. I say with full admiration. I don't know if that's giving me any significant boost, but you don't have a lot of control over your direction here. You can't even use the boost necessarily. Oh. You can just sort of reposition within the stream. It's more auto-scroller than the sand. Because in the sand you could sort of stop and there was like objectives to find there. I say objectives, but there was stuff to find. The runes and so on. Alright. Let me ride you, buddy. I don't know that this guy likes it that much, but... Okay, so that's our way out. the cave. I'm checking around the perimeter because obviously the middle is where the real interest comes in. Oh? There are like multiple ways into the cave. Okay. The dolphin seems way more chill with being ridden than that the big boy did. The puffer fish, a la the thumbnail. Alright. Oh, nice. It's a really cool effect. Let's see what's down here. Oh, wait. Maybe this is the direction it expects me to... Or maybe that's just a vision through the... Yep. I'm gonna guess that there's drone boys back here. Since my guys got either eaten by the shark or left behind, I guess, when I entered that fast stream. Yep. The moral of the story being that electronics are disposable. Throw your car batteries in the ocean. Safe, legal, and free. Okay, so those were just two little entrances to the little area I'm in. Cool. There we go. Take a brief respite and then back into the stream. Yeah, I won't let me use the ride mechanic here either. I don't know that I need to tempt fate with an orca anyway. Jet stream. I wonder if that's just a necessary... Yeah, I just got an achievement, jet stream. I wonder if that's a necessary part of progression through the game. I wonder if that would have given me the breach. He was giving me some weird eyes there. That was... If I go like this... It's like he was upside down and didn't register or something. Alright. We gotta bring life back to the ocean here, too. Again, just checking the perimeter. Probably dive down. Okay, so this is another one of those I'm gonna have to look up what that planet's name is. It's gonna bother me. Giant steep. I'm an idiot. Okay. So I wonder, is there anything else? Are these... Maybe that's just showing what I've already lit up. So there's this one I'm about to light up, and then 2 more, I guess? That's what I see. I don't know if this indicates anything else that has to be done. Now I know the same team that did this did the Pathless, which is a little more action stuff going on. But also like really cinematic. And I saw a bit of the run at GDQ there, and they were talking. Well, maybe it was the same team. Maybe not. Anyway, it had a scene or an area basically just like this in that game, which seemed like a cool call out. What am I giving him there? Next one I'm going to try to swim down and see if I can access the red core or whatever it is. Interesting. There's a hard barrier down here. I imagine it is. Not a hard barrier, but an elastic one. Let's check the murals. I know this pattern. I'm an expert of this sort of gameplay. Okay, something about the shark and the cores. Worshipping. We just let shit get out of whack, out of balance or something. We got some deep ocean here. Obviously, it wants me to muck around with the fish, the school. I gotta go deep. Oh, we got a big whale. Was that a big shark? Yeah. It's funny how loud it gets down here. I wonder if that's the movement sounds of these guys. No? They don't want none of me basking. Sure. All right. Thanks for the ride, bud. Okay. Pressure sharks. Big old flamboyant tails on those boys. Alright. I like them. I imagine that's all the excitement down here? I don't know. Obviously, whenever they present you a big prize or obvious attraction in front of your face, run away till you know that there's nothing else fun and exciting. Can I ride one of these boys? Oh, I can't really control him. He's doing his own thing. Well, let's not stress him out. It's just loud up here. Okay. Mahi. He also doesn't seem to want to be controlled too much. The basking shark seems pretty cooperative. Is that a white tip? Oceanic white tip, yep. That's very Journey. Get in the middle of it. Oh, that's a bit disorienting. Oh, man. Gray reef shark. Alright. Is that where I came from? I think so. Yep. Interesting. Interesting. One moment. Alright. Let's go. Nice, nice. One moment. All right. Oh. Okay, so we just came through there. Got some nice twilight sun coming in. Got some pottery. Maybe this seems a bit long to be for an anchor, but I won't judge. Do I want to? Yeah, I might as well breach. Won't hurt. Oh, I can't even, it won't let me, go any higher from there. Interest. That's... I wonder why. Ooh! Okay, that's pretty. This is like the big tower section. It's amazing how close this follows a lot of the beats of Journey. I don't remember what year this came out. I know Journey was like 2013 or something. 2012. I remember I got it shortly after college. I could be wrong, it could have been earlier, but that's when I played it. Alright. I wish there was a way to sync, like, even if it was a toggle to sync your view and the camera so that I could watch where I'm going more easily. Like if I wasn't manually controlling the camera, that it would auto follow. Or do I have to open the... okay. To operate the mechanism to open the door. I guess that was the easy one. The other one's in here, which looks to be guarded by one of those things that the drone has to get through. I'm gonna go down and see what else is going on here. Okay, so we got another drone. I guess the other one I had prior was gone, so I gotta rescue this guy. They're kind of like the your journey companion. Eagle rays. Alright. Just sort of soaking in all the ambient sounds here, you know, hearing, you know, stuff that, you know, might or might not be animal sounds in the distance. It's like, is that a, you know, groaning metal ship or a whale or something? Super atmospheric. I want to talk through it. But I also want to not talk over it. Okay. Very nice. I realize that just playing without talking is not particularly compelling. I'm sure there's plenty of dry playthroughs out there. Or just gameplay trailers at that point. But there is a lot to take in here. It's pretty cool. Man, this is some dense biomass in this area, by the way. Like, you gotta wonder with this population density of fish what the water parameter is gonna be like. Sunfish. Is it sunfish? I'm remembering correctly that like their whole strategy for survival is just being tough. Like, they're not that smart. They're not that fast. Like, you can tell their body layout is really awkward. I think they survive by, like, they're big and hard to kill. There's some, you know, members of the animal kingdom that have that sort of brute force idea going on. My coffee's just warm now. Like, I was talking with someone about cicadas recently, and it's like a lot of the... I'm no entomologist, so I could be completely wrong, but I'm pretty sure like a lot of the cicada strategy is, especially the broods that only emerge every 13 or 17 years. It's like, first of all, if you're only emerging that infrequently, it's really hard for something to specialize in eating you. And then when you emerge in such huge numbers, it's, you know, predators can eat their fill and they won't, what is down here? What was that? But like, you can't eat enough cicadas for it to really matter for their population success. Which, you know, it's an interesting evolutionary trait, which I guess doesn't necessarily specifically benefit the survival of a single member of the species, which is what, you know, we often think about. But obviously helps them as a whole, because if you still get huge numbers surviving and reproducing the next time around. It's... Well, I mean, that's exactly what successful proliferation is. Alright. What's over? Did I already do this one? Was that the Eagle Rays or something? Alright. I think we're done here. Moving on. I'm gonna guess we've got another... Let's see. I'm gonna guess the story beat. The narrative. Ooh, so... Darker section, maybe another shark encounter? And then another tower bit, but maybe like a tense section with the shark? I could be completely wrong. A little quieter back here, a little less populous than the city center back there. The square. Lionfish. Oh shit, we don't want that. That's an invasive species, bro. Well, depending on where we are. I remember reading a story several years ago. Naturally, it was Florida man. Who would literally, like... I guess he had a personal vendetta against lionfish or something. And they are an invasive species there. He would take his boat out and had a... he just had his Glock that he had modified somehow to... Like, it wasn't a significant modification because, you know, a gun can still shoot underwater as long as the striker can fire. But I think he had something so that it didn't like fill with water. I don't remember exactly. But anyway, he would or maybe he was shooting blanks. I can't remember. Anyway, dude was to some effect and in some manner taking his gun out and just shooting lionfish. Which with the concussion and whatnot, it might have been blanks. Because honestly, the pressure wave through water is going to be even more intense since it's not compressible. But it was, technically, I guess, a pretty humane and quick kill. Not that one man going out with his gun is going to significantly impact the population, but he did his thing. Okay. And now Shark is going to go do his thing. He's just not sociable. I just need to not get up in his personal space. Like a shark holding a vase of some sort. Interesting. But yeah, I think there was, some sort of outcry. Of course, people aren't going to be like thrilled at the idea of a guy going out and like literally shooting fish. But he was like, "Oh no, I got out, however many miles offshore into international waters," and it was just like, it's kind of surreal and patently silly. Can I breach? Let me do it. Let me do it. It feels like it's slow. Nope. Anything up here? Well, a few more rocks than the last time, but not really. Back to our shark idol and okay, a dark section lit by like a bioluminescent jellyfish or whatever would be pretty dope. I mean, we kind of already have that, but like if it got real dark, it'd be kind of, I mean, it's kind of like space at that point, floating among the stars. Common effect, I guess. Alright, some open water. And we got another tower. Which I guess is probably the second to last. We gotta have another tense section with a confrontation with the shark. I feel like I forgot to go down below at the see here it's looking more like a human construction, you know, beams and waste and is that some undersea cables or is that just plant matter? Looks like cables coming out of the triangle bits. I don't know that there's any elaboration on lore here per se, but we could be in the ruins of a great civilization or something. I don't know. Again, it's sort of like I said this when I was playing Journey. There's no need to significantly theory craft here. It doesn't really add to the core experience. Okay, I said I was going to swim down and see if I could reach the heart of Giant's Deep. I think that's actually like a barrier. The water beneath me. Oh? Not particularly, but alright, so we got this guy and one more. Nice, nice. Got some sort of, they look kind of like whale sharks. Yeah. With the, like, the ridges on the back and the big flat face. Filter feeders, man. Apparently the optimal strategy for getting huge in an evolutionary sense, at least. Much as it would be a great bodybuilder meme, I don't think you're going to see many people picking up on it. Okay, we got a hammerhead. I don't think you're going to see many people picking up on a krill paste diet. Although I guess there's plankton supplements. So so 2 hammerheads. Is that a whale shark? He doesn't, I mean, he seems big, but is he to scale big? I don't feel dwarfed enough. Where are you going, bud? Let me... Go. Yep. Wonder how many calories are burned by a single little push like that. For a beast that colossal. Alright, what's this? Is that just boundary decoration? Is there a secret? Anything back here? I gotta get my achievements. No, just aesthetic. Cool. Respect. Okay. More hammerheads. Interesting they got those as well as the white shark, the great white. I'm gonna call it a great white. I assume that's who he is. That's the, you know, the iconic predator shark. Okay, now this is gonna be the confrontation with the shark. That's kind of like the I don't know what you would call the. I think there might be an official name for the like stone shark-like enemies in. I call them enemies, antagonists in Journey. But there's like the dark section where you sort of are on the run from them the most before you hit the tower section there. Okay. So what here? Grain stores, fish stores. Well, I can't really decipher this. Could be something that, like, you know, once I finish this, if I play through again, I can look at these murals and be like, oh yeah, I know exactly what they're talking about. I don't need to understand everything right now. Can I like the... Oh yeah. Really wants me to see this. That's how the oceans got there. The dudes just kept pouring water. Who knows where they got it? The special life water stuff. And those look like the cores that I've been putting into the cells, the nuclei. Yeah, it's just sort of showing. Okay, it's like it, you know, all that cool stuff flows from the core. They collect it, pour it all over the place. The seed of life, something like that. We even got a pathway. Okay, so this is just going to show our... Okay, so these doorways... What about them? Maybe they're sealing up the cores or something. Whatever the... I mean, this is the story of whoever came before me. Shark's just mad. He doesn't want his food supply limited like it was. You know? Come on, bro. No scorched earth. Oh, we got a... Alright. We'll see that once we light it up. Sharks and squids and orcas and rays. I haven't seen any squids yet, I don't think. I've seen everything else up there. Might have missed it. Might have... It's not been there yet. Nautilus. Still looks like they're kind of worshipping it. What's going on here? More feast procession kind of stuff. Let's go. Right, right. Ooh, last sip of lukewarm coffee. It wasn't overly bitter, it's just not good that way. I got a nice light roast that makes a nice black cup of coffee, but I'm just slow working through it sometimes. I get this especially bad that way when I'm working. I'll end up with a cold, mostly full cup of coffee, and it's funny because like I wouldn't say I require it to be functional, but I consume more than my fair share of caffeine. Alright. A little dark and quiet area back here. This hadn't been reactivated yet, I guess. I guess that's tapping the glass. Oh, hello. Don't jump scare me with the shark. Okay, so we got another auto scroll section. I don't have a lot of camera control here, but this seems like a good plan anyway. Pretty sure they feed mostly near the surface. Hey! That's a big boy. Yeah, eat me. Try it. Okay. Whoa. When did you get so big? The way they play with scale here is super cool. Nice. Well, that's not a door, that's a something. Let's just cruise around the abyss a little bit. The abyssal depth. Well, let's go activate this. They seem kind of dangerous. Like I want to avoid them almost. Goblin shark. Oh yeah, these suckers. Let's see, will this guy get mad at me if I get close? He doesn't seem happy. Okay. Yep. I'll just not mess with him again. Or any of them. Some sea mines or something. Trying to dictate their own order of nature or something. It's like they didn't want other predators, maybe. Ooh, cool. Anglerfish. Wonder what that skeleton is of. I guess it's probably a whale. Oh. It's crazy how, yeah, you can tell with the skull here. Whale fall are huge ecosystems. Because there's just, I mean, not a lot of sources of nutrients at the bottom of the... Come on, bro. At the bottom of the ocean. But, and, you know, obviously a whale has a ton on it. You know, the meat, the blubber, the, you know. I think also, like, I might have watched a video on this recently, like, whale bones have, like, a super high, like, caloric content. Like, maybe there's... like fat in the bones or something. Like, I don't think it was just the marrow. I could be wrong, but like I seem to remember that whale bone has a lot going on. And anyway, like, whales are ultimately super energy dense. What is... Oh, it's a vent. Thermal vent. Is it pushing me up? Oh, it seems so. That's cool. I guess because it's a, you know, it's the updraft. That's neat. Oh, come on. Okay, gotta get through here. I'm sure there's an achievement for, Let me through. Nice. But yeah, whale falls are huge ecosystems. Then they last for like some insane amount of time. It's not like a carcass on the surface just because, you know, on the surface, well, obviously it's rare. Okay, I want to get in there, but I want to not muck around with these shits. Did I already activate this one? I think I did. Oh, no, 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 no. There we go. Clean. It also is kind of reminding me of all the whaling imagery. Oh, great white buddy. All the whaling imagery in Dishonored, which was obviously just, you know, to exemplify the sort of decay and industrialism. Okay. So I'm guessing that, you know, unlike the stone guys in oh, we gotta help the shark. Yep, I was gonna say, unlike the stone guys in Journey, the shark is not gonna ultimately be the bad guy, because that would just be, well, would hurt about. That would seem like a poor decision for a game that's such awe of nature, generally speaking. Damn, I got strength. Of course, he's probably scarred up enough that that doesn't matter. I know, well, I don't know if this is confirmed, but I think at least one of the leading theories of why great whites are so hard to keep in captivity is because, I mean, they're conventionally pelagic fish. They're open ocean fish, and so they manage to, when they're around barriers and stuff, and glass barriers obviously make it harder because they can't really see them in the same way, or rather transparent barriers. Even though they're not like sharp and jagged or anything, they just like continually run into that stuff and just wear out and injure themselves. Okay, we're really abyssal now if we're seeing sperm whales. But like, and these guys would probably take us to squid. But yeah, in aquariums, they just run into the walls. Even if they're like hitting at oblique angles, they just continually do it, and they're not made for that, and just injure themselves and stress themselves out. And so what I'm saying is, you're not going to run into, oh, we got a squid. You're not going to run into, we got a bunch of different squid. Not going to run into a great white while cave diving. I like that it's zoomed out to just sort of show the crazy, huge scale and nature of the abyss and all that. Man, they're doing a good job here of making me feel small. Can I ride a? Yep. I can't control him for anything. It's interesting that the whale shark was so small. I know the biggest whales are much bigger, or significantly bigger than whale sharks. But okay, is that a great white? Like, why do I always get painted as the bad guy? I'm just doing my thing. Okay, I think this is the last tower of that sort. I'll swim down below, see if there's anything else to... There's not a lot down beneath it to begin with. Kind of wonder what these structures were. Oh, what's this? Oh, this is that, like maybe they're just showing, you know, us trying to keep I say us. Us, I don't know if I'm a human or what, but water people. Trying to dictate nature to play by our terms. Alright, yeah, you see we got the rest of them lit up. The orcas, the rays, the sort of like different depths of water or biomes within the ocean. And then naturally got the abyss last. Well, I say last. I'm presuming this is the final bit. Some squiddy boys. It's interesting that it becomes so bright and colorful, even as, like I said, sort of a representation of the abyss. Now let's go meditate on the shark. It's not like there's anything like specifically achieved by that, but it's not a bad thing either. Can only meditate with specific goals in mind. That's not missing any sort of point. Okay. Still plenty of sunlight down here. Oh, hey there. I guess the sort of auto-scroller stream segments earlier were kind of representative of like the big open ocean currents. One moment. Just had to blow my nose there real quick. Let's keep going. Damn, we're going even further. So I don't know if we're bros with our great white buddy yet. He's just a ferocious nature spirit trying to... Okay. Obviously I gotta see if I can go down below. It's interesting, the 3D level design, how it, you know, what it enables and what it limits. Okay. But, Kind of reminds me of some of the level areas in Outer Wilds. How there would be... Honestly, a lot of the interaction areas were relatively simple. They weren't like the most complex, you know, dungeon designs you'd see in an RPG or whatever. But because they're 3D, they, you know, it's so richly interactive. All right, what's the final boss is capitalism. I suspected that. It's not quite like Journey, where that happening. There, it reduces the length of your scarf, which is basically like the time you can jump and stuff, or fly, like your flying stamina, kind of. Okay. Some sort of manufacturing of those drone guys I was seeing earlier. Are we the baddies? I wonder if these are all auto... Nope, you can't escape them. Just gotta hug the wall to stay away from them. Here. Just more assembly line stuff. Ominous music. Press the button. Compulsively press the button. Okay. Drone. Oh, it has the sort of life orb thing in it. Are we like harvesting the essence of life in order to Oh? Am I a robot? Am I an artificial life form? Is that where I got all my mojo? Nope. Okay. Talking about Outer Wilds again, a couple times earlier. Now we're really Dark Bramble. Kind of stressful. They're not that dense. Oh, come on, dude. Okay. Some heroic self-sacrifice. Shut it down, man. Man, neither of us are buoyant. This is kind of like the fall at the end. I'd say fall. The end of Journey, where you. I presume we're nearing end game. Yeah, I'm definitely a robot now. The reveal, the truth is out. I'm artificial. I'm the intruder. At the end of Journey, where you know, you climb the top of the snowy mountain. I think he's toast. They're not that resilient like humans necessarily. You get hurt out in the ocean that bad, you're kind of done for. My guy. He never went after me. He only went after the little drones. It was interesting. And that's a ball game. No. But like at the end of Journey, you know, you sort of appear to die in the snow. Spoiler alert for the walking sim. But it's just, you know, the sort of dark, not even conclusion, but a little dark beat before the more upbeat, triumphant ending kind of. Come on. Alright. What you got going on? Oh, he's just... You're different colored, so I thought there was maybe a... something to do here. I mean, if I'm supposed to be an undersea robot, they could have given me some jets or propellers or something. I could be more agile, man. Damn, do I gotta get out of the water? Is that my fate? Yeah, that's something. Okay. This is nice. Like in a cave or something with... Oh yeah. That's my jam. Back in my element. Apparently. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, who's this gonna be? Anomalocaris. Interesting. Anomalocaris actually somehow came up on a Discord discussion relatively recently. And there is actually a decent amount of like cute anthropomorphized or cute Anomalocaris out there. Helicoprion. I guess that's sun something sort of. That almost looks like a. It looks kind of like a T-Rex skull, which doesn't really fit with the rib cage there. Interesting. But like, I think it was on one of the Boru sites, but yeah, Anomalocaris art. It's a thing. It exists, and you could actually, I think, get DALL-E to generate some Anomalocaris imagery there, which was kind of neat. Okay, what's this? Indecena? It's like maybe a doorway I can't quite get through. I guess I can get up top here. I guess this segment is like a mix. We're no longer a fish, we're an amphibian. Truly evolving here. As we join these primordial creatures. I don't know how ancient Helicoprion is. I know sharks are pretty old, but Anomalocaris is obviously pretty ancient. Okay. Is there anything to activate on this? Yeah. Turn that crank. I was going to say earlier, it's funny to me that, it's clearly some sort of like, not necessarily modernity, but, industrialism. Some, metaphor for what humans have done versus, the Platonic ideal of nature or whatever it is. And yet for life to recover and find a way, we have to actively do it, even though it's clearly, decaying and gone. Or our civilization, the Robo Boys, appears to have been gone for a while. Whereas, like in, okay, that was the one I already did. In Chernobyl and stuff, where there's, obviously, people are not around as much anymore. There's been bits of nature recovering and adapting in the absence of people that has been pretty interesting to observe. I guess I'm just sort of rambling here, but I guess I can speed up the cleanup, but the natural world will persist. There was also some, I think, open world game where you just like play as animals in a overgrown post-human city a while back. That might have been a long time ago, I don't remember. I don't remember hearing if it was any good. I just remember thinking, like, oh, that's a neat concept. I don't think there was much behind it, but cool. So if this is any proof, sometimes aesthetic is enough. Alright. So I guess we start, my guess is, you know, we started off in some sort of more symbiotic, respectful relationship with the nature, and gradually grew more hubris. Can I grow this big old, this is a leatherback? Is it going to tell me if I... Archelon. Alright. He's a big sucker. He can move. Although, really outside of, like sea turtles, underwater, pretty fast. When they need to be. So I think that's a extinct boy. Alright, so this is totally auto-controlled. That's pretty. Ooh. Well, it brought me up here. Do I want to just dive back down? Oh, this is a higher level. Interesting. I think. Spectacular dive. Let's go. Yeah, it's like in there. You know, there's... I don't know, I could be reading it wrong, but... What are you? Ichthyosaurus. Oh, so we're really going back in the evolutionary... Going back to some aquatic reptiles. Were ichthyosaurs dinosaurs? I can't remember. I watch PBS Nature sometimes. Kind of a throwback to the watching Nova on TV as a kid. Oh shit, is that a mosasaur? I could just be pulling names I remember out, but I could be remembering some stuff correctly. A lasmosaur. Regardless, he's a cool dude, and I don't have much control over him. Oh, hold on. Who do I let out here? Their eyes are so huge. Is that accurate? Nucleostus. No, meaning, something bones. I don't know. My Latin is non-existent, so I'll be forgiven here. Oh, and we even got more archaic. Almost looks like a moray eel or something. Because we had, you know, the hammerheads and the great whites before, who were probably in some way, shape, or form around at around this time. It's like sharks have been around for hundreds of millions of years or something crazy like that. Which is wild to think about, considering the comparatively extraordinarily short existence of modern humanity. Or even just primates at large. I like the music. It's more... It's not necessarily ominous, but it's like... It's very ethereal now. It's pretty cool. Dacosaurus? This is kind of like letting all of the tapestries free. Okay, so that's where I came from, I guess. Yeah. Wait, what was that? I just figured that out. That's what happens when you press B. Now I know. Oh. I guess you don't want to go in there. It's interesting the differences in how much control you have over the different characters. Yeah, it's almost more like electronic. It reminds me of a Japanese artist I won't say I was ever heavily invested in, but I'm aware of, Isao Tomita, who did a bunch of like electronic renditions of classical music. And so I remember, like, if you search for like Tomita Firebird Suite, it's got this really cool, I mean, you still recognize it as a Firebird Suite, obviously. It's not like it's even a remix or rearrangement all that seriously of it, but it's all the, you know, electronic instrumentation, and it's not like contemporary stuff that's made to sound like really deep and, you know, textured or realistic synths. It's synths that, you know, from, I don't know, the 80s or something, like early house music kind of stuff. I'm probably gonna have to listen to some Tomita after this. I haven't in so long, and this just brought it to mind. But the Firebird Suite is especially cool because there's the Fantasia 2000 Firebird Suite, which is just a triumph of animation as well as just musically fantastic. Just all around super cool. And is this where I want to go? Let's explore. Oh, well, there's nowhere to go. This is the place. Let's go to the place. Okay. This is what happened when you dive into the ocean tonight. Got another one of these. Are we gonna relive a lot of the mechanics? We gotta carry on Shark Bros' legacy. Ichthyosaur Bros and Fish. This is really nice. I now really want to see other people play this. You know, it's funny how such a, you know, completely linear, wordless experience can be so, you know, profound and beautiful. I don't know if profound is the right word, but it's impactful, it's nice. And it doesn't feel like it's pressuring me to do any of this, like, I don't know if there's a reward to beat booping at the fish. It's not even like Journey where you can talk to people or whatever. Oh, it has full camera control. What if I still go down anyway? Okay, it took away gave me camera control back. Whoa, whoa. That's still just... We're gonna open ourselves up to the ocean below. Now what happens when I surface? Okay. Since we've activated stuff with chains before, let's go get these boys. It's underwater too, so it look. Yep. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't have a hiccup on the stream. I'll check if the video quality is alright. I'm streaming at a much higher bit rate than it's recommending, but I had it set higher because, one, my bandwidth can take it, and two, it was necessary to encode Vampire Survivors. Because that game, I mean, just the sort of Danmaku-ish nature gets super grainy. Just, you know, too much noise on stream. This, obviously, I think could encode at a much lower bit rate. Oh, we're back here. Oh, right. We went down to the same sort of water core, and now we've learned more about ourselves in the time since. Damn, do I give myself to it? Is that my life force? Oh shit, or is that what I took from the shark? Interesting. Okay. Alright. We're back. Oh, and I'm restored too. Now we can get into the industrial core, or whatever it is. This is like some Star Wars hyperspace kind of... Oh shit. Okay, yeah. And again, like Journey, it's like at the. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I got an achievement there. I'll check that in a little bit. We're just hanging, bros. Yeah, screw you! Right. Raising that water level. Alright. Can we go down? Okay, there's not much below here. Is there a... hanging on to this. Okay, it's just like I've made hand contact with him. Interesting. The first one, when we would hit these mines or whatever, I don't know if it was like him, you know, trying to reclaim control, but the control of the shark got a lot more manual? I don't know. You had to be more active. He trusts me now. But also, I was going to say earlier, it seemed like with some of the fish, when you ride them, almost like you were grabbing them by the gills or something. I don't know. I could be making that up, reading more into it than there is. Boom. Oh yeah. We're in sync now. Or it could just be because I hadn't controlled him as much and wasn't used to it. Either, you know, me actually or diegetically. I don't know if the player character has to bond with the animal more effectively or something. We're sort of like going backwards through the biomes. This is pretty cool. Now he's sort of seeking them out. I think they intentionally made it so that it was like the first one was, yeah, like he's, you know, unsure about ramming these little power prisms or whatever they are. Big old whaley boy. It's Interesting, we got a school of fish following us. Let's go get it. I wonder if this is like the fish that I... Or if this crowd is related to the fish I've, you know, flagged earlier with my ability. He doesn't want to go, but I think I got to. It's not his battle to fight. Yeah, buddy. It's like when you have the super long scarf and just, you know, you're at full power, triumphant at the end of Journey. Screw you, industrialism. Oh yeah. Algae up, boys. Nice. Achievement unlocked. Reflection. Created by Giant Squid. Creative director, Matt Nava. Brian Balamut. Erika Ishijima. Derek Cornish. Guess I don't need to read them all. As comes up a Portuguese name that I'm not gonna have the best pronunciation on. That was nice. That was just shy of about 2 hours. I can't remember how long I took to get through Journey. I'll let the credits roll here. One moment, I'll be right back. All right. So, composed, conducted, and produced by Austin Wintory. I'll have to look him up, see what other games he's done work for. Check that right now on my phone. Because the music was really a standout here. Film and video games. Scoring the video game's flow. And okay, and he did Journey. Well, that'll explain it. I should have looked it up for Journey before, because that's another... I mean, obviously, given by how many times I referenced it. Pretty, similar game. look through all these his works and see what else I recognize. He's clearly been quite prolific here. None of the films I really recognize. So Flow, that's one that I ought to play again, because I remember playing Flow way back when it was a Flash game. And it was just a super cool concept. And then I guess it was released on PlayStation. But I didn't have a PlayStation at the time. I didn't have a PlayStation for years after that. It was released in 2006, and yeah, it was another 6 or 7 years before I had a PS3. Journey. Leisure Suit Larry. That's an interesting... Alright. Assassin's Creed, Abzu. What else? John Wick. So he did the game for the Pathless as well, which is developed, I see now, by Giant Squid, the same people that did this. So that one, I'll probably play that at some point. I don't know how soon. Right now, in terms of action games, I just started Ys 8. I don't know if I want to stream it necessarily. Kind of, but also at the same time, I started and didn't stream the beginning of that. And it's, you know, the Ys games are kind of story driven. Maybe when I finish... I played Ys Origins recently. I should stream when I play the Oath in Felghana, because that one is... That one and Ys 8 are commonly recognized as... or not necessarily recognized, but they're commonly called out as being the best in the series. And Origins is sort of, you know, a little below there. And I really enjoyed Origins. And I really enjoyed the bit of the Oath in Felghana that I played earlier, years ago, but I just never finished it for one reason or another. But it's... None of it's fresh in my mind, and so I wouldn't be bored playing again. That's the thing. If I wanted to play... Two things if I wanted to play Ys 8. So, it's a bit grainy. It's not the best looking on the Switch. Which is where I've been playing it. And so I'd kind of want to start on the PC, but at the same time I also don't want to start again. And it's, you know... Even though, as I said earlier, I do want to stream more, I do want to make something of content creation. It doesn't have to be every game and every bit of free time. But Ys, you know, another Ys game, and also the Pathless. I'd like to do those. I like this, you know, being a shorter, one-shot sort of experience on top of just being a beautiful game. This is fantastic. Let me check my Steam to see... the achievements. Okay, so I got 4 out of 12 achievements. Not a whole lot of them. So I was so close to seeing food chain. Witness predation while meditating. Reflection is complete the adventure, so that's just part and parcel of finishing the game. Breach, leap from the water. Jet stream, burst 15 fish schools in the jet stream. And connection, ride the great whale shark. Okay. Cool. And there's just a couple others. Maybe one day I'll play this again. I mean, I'm sure I will at some point. You know, Journey I played through many times at this point. I can still... Yeah, that was nice. I will probably wrap this up here. See if there's anything else or if it just takes us back to the main menu. Okay, chapters. So what are they? Are they named? No. But it just sort of shows the arc of where we went, you know. Started off in sort of the... I guess like a Sargasso forest kind of thing. A kelp forest. Real shallow water stuff. And then more, you know, rocky, reefy, and a little deeper. Then we got real deep with the whales. Our first encounter with nature, or the you know, industrial stuff. Nature. Everything in this game is nature. Nice. And then yeah, that last little sort of this section here reminded me of, and only in good ways, Blackreach in, was that Skyrim? Where it's, you know, you've got this huge cavern with a bunch of different stuff to do. Although, I say that, but I'm not a fan of Blackreach even when I feel like playing Skyrim, which I haven't wanted to for years. So maybe that's not the best comparison. It's a lot like, again, the piece of Journey. Almost so much of this follows the beats that you see in Journey, except a little more, you know, explicit, sort of anti-industrial sort of bent. You know, it's a little more clear or communicated what's going on, I guess. What if we meditate? Oh, so these are all the so at one point I'll have to go back next time I do a run and find all the meditation spots. Bonnethead shark. Left stick to switch. Coelacanth. Alright. Got some green moray eels. Another bonnethead. Nautilus. Blue streak wrasse. Juvenile emperor angelfish. Nice. Nice. Alright then. That will wrap it up for me. Like I said, I'd like to start... Maybe I'll look into, you know, maybe I actually stream on Twitch or something. I'd like to grow something out of it rather than just streaming into the void. It's more fun with people around. You know. Even though just, you know, the act of streaming itself is nice. So, yeah. Till next time, and I'll probably post up a little more in advance what that might be. Later.